Hello Aries, and welcome to my channel Attila Tarot. In this video we're going to look at what kind of energies you can expect in the month of October in the areas of money, career and finance. As usual, this is a general reading, so please take whatever resonates and leave the rest. Let's jump into it with your oracle card. The card that has a message for you today is number 55, Snake Spirit, Time to Heal. So obviously you might have gone through something challenging, something difficult, and when this card is coming out, it's time for you to pay attention to yourself, time to heal from that and move forward. But also, shedding that old skin that you had in the past. Maybe there's some kind of a totally big change that you are going through. So time to shed that old skin, pay attention to yourself because it's very important for you to heal and recover from whatever you went through. But let's see what the tarot is telling us. So in the center of your reading, we do have for you the Eight of Cups. Eight of Cups is all about turning your back to something, leaving something behind that was dear for you, that was important for you, but no longer, and you are leaving something. You are going into a brand new direction. You're going down a path where you're following your instinct, following your inner voice and your passions. So some of you are leaving a project behind. Others might leave a job behind that was important but no longer. Some of you might be leaving an industry behind. What's really important here that you're going into the unknown. You're going into the unknown hoping that you're getting something better. The first card in your reading is the Four of Pentacles. Four of Pentacles is a card of financial stability. So definitely can indicate that you worked very hard for something and you achieved it. Challenge with the Four of Pentacles that we are trying to hold on to something way more than we should. Because Four of Pentacles is driven by fear, driven by the fear that we're going to lose something. And it might be that some of you are holding on to a title, holding on to a salary, holding on to something. Might be that some of you are holding on to previous disappointments that you went through. So very important for you to think about how can you let go of that fear. Because if you're focusing on the fear, you're actually attracting whatever you're afraid of. So try to work on it. But this can be also connected to secrets, control, when somebody is really trying to control something or someone or a situation. The next card in your reading is the Judgment. The Judgment is bringing you this freedom. The Judgment is the card of rebirth and realization. When you kind of realize what is that you want to do, what is your true calling, and you're answering that calling. You're answering the call. Some of you might be answering a physical call, literally. But with this card, you have that moment of rebirth. Now also with the Judgment, there's a cause and effect, a cause and causation effect coming in, where you might have done something in the past and you're seeing the efforts of it. This can be good, this can be bad. It really depends what you've done, because this is a very karmic energy. So if you've done good, you're going to get good. If you've done something that was shady, well, you might have to pay the price for it. But also the Judgment can indicate a big decision. Some of you might be going through an evaluation period and you might be afraid of it. But also with the Judgment, there might be a legal process in question when there's a decision made that's going to be fair. Pretty much everybody's going to deserve whatever everybody's going to get whatever they deserve. Your reading continues with the World, which comes right after the Judgment. So it shows that you are finishing a long cycle of your life. This is a card of graduation. This is a card of success. When you went through a lot, you accomplished a lot, and you're ready to move to the next step of your life. Some of you, as I said, might be graduating from school. Others might be getting a promotion. Some of you are finishing a very important project or a very important position that you've been on. But again, the World is a card of success, accomplishment, you can kind of see that wreath of victory. So whatever you are setting as a goal for yourself with the world, you're actually achieving it. Some of you might get into a new job. What's really important here that a successful cycle is ending and you're ready to step into this new one. And that's why you're kind of going into this unknown with that Eight of Cups. Because you learned everything. Some of you might have realized that, okay, this is the direction that I want to go. And that's why you're leaving something behind and you're following that call with that Eight of Cups. The next card in your reading is the Hermit, which kind of talks about that inner journey that you've been on, that self-discovery when you're trying to figure out that what is the path you want to go down, what is the calling that you want to follow. And when you kind of look at it here, the Hermit shows that process of trying to find your true calling, and with the Judgment, you're actually realizing what it is and you're following it. So the next card in your reading is the Queen of Pentacles. So Queen of Pentacles, it is a court card, so can be a person, your energy, or the general energy of the card. When it comes to this queen, she's somebody who worked very hard, and she knows how to make money. She knows how to multiply her funds. But also, she's financially really stable. It can be a leader, a leadership opportunity, somebody that might give you financial advice. But all in all, this is a card of long-term stability, abundance, and multiplying your wealth. Like some of you might be stepping into this leadership position. That might be your true calling. But let's see what's going to be the final outcome of this reading. But before that, please don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. That's an indication that the reading helped you. And you can also help me to grow this channel to make sure that the message gets out to those who need it the most. For you, it is only costing a push of a button. So I hope that you're the push to those like and subscribe buttons. And don't forget about the comment section. Please let me know how this reading is resonating with you. Where are you watching from? And put in some positive affirmations into the comments. Like I'm able to realize what is my true calling and I'm following it. I am successful and I achieve all of my goals. And I attract wealth and abundance into my life. But let's continue the reading. So you have here the Six of Cups as the next card. Six of Cups is all about balance, harmony, kindness, creativity, and also can be connected to the past. So maybe some of you are following a dream that you had in your childhood. And because you kind of have here right beside the Hermit, when you're kind of thinking back something to your childhood and you're kind of realizing that, you know what, this is what I enjoy doing. Some of you might be following a creative path with that Six of Cups, because you can kind of see how that Eight of Cups is going towards the Six of Cups of that creative energy. Now, some of you might be working with children or young people. But it because you have here both the Judgment and the Six of Cups. There's something here related to the past. Either something that you've done, either something, and by done, don't necessarily see it negative. Just look at it from a cause and causation effect perspective. But again, some of you might be just thinking back to good old days, or connecting with somebody from the past, an old coworker, a boss, and maybe you're kind of based on that, you're realizing that this is the direction that you want to go to. Now the next card in your reading is the Three of Swords. So Three of Swords, it is a card that connects to disappointments, painful situations, can be connected to job loss, can be connected to not getting a promotion that you've been wanting and you're kind of heartbroken by it. But when I kind of look at this spread, I'm kind of getting that some of you are very successful And you're kind of realizing what is the direction that you want to go. But it might be kind of like you're happy and you're also sad about it. You're happy because that's what you want to do. But maybe you are sad because you're leaving people that might have been important for you, or you're leaving something that you worked a lot on, right? Because the Eight of Cups is not an easy decision. The Eight of Cups is something that you're leaving behind that was important for you, but you're realizing that no longer. You might have outgrown it, right? You might have just moved on. Now the next card in your reading is the Five of Pentacles. So Five of Pentacles is a card of struggles. Can be connected to financial challenges, job loss, can be connected to just feeling not enough, feeling left outside in the cold. And it is very important here to kind of call out the Four of Pentacles and the Five of Pentacles, because you remember with the Four of Pentacles we talked about that some of you might be driven with fear, driven by fear that you're going to lose something. And if you keep focusing on that energy, you're actually attracting that, which is the Five of Pentacles. So if you haven't gone through that loss of something, very important for you to think about your thought process. Because the solution, the medication for the Five of Pentacles is gratitude. Being grateful for all the little things that are in your life and not focusing on all of those things that you don't have. Focus on what you have, and with that, you're going to be able to attract more of that, what is good. Now, at the bottom of the deck, what we have here for you is the Death card, which simply shows that you're going through here a major transformation. It's a big change. Like it's pretty clear with the Judgment, the World, and the Death card. This is a big change, not any kind of change. And the Death card is just really showing that one cycle is naturally ending and a new one is beginning. So very important for you to think about how you're approaching this change. Are you afraid of it? Are you excited about it? Or are you fighting it? If you're fighting it, that's the worst approach, because the change is going to be really difficult for you. So try to embrace whatever change you're going through. Now, from this deck, we have here the Maturing, Growing Affluence, Diversify, Power, Benefits, Strength, Gain, and Authority. So some of you might be getting into that leadership position that we talked about with the Queen of Pentacles, gaining affluence and more authority, because even the World card can indicate this, stepping into this promotion energy. And you also have here the Courage, which is move past the fear, right mindset, taking steps, stand out, help others, credit. So this is kind of like more along the lines of the Eight of Cups, that you have that courage to move past that fear, beyond that fear, and taking that step into a new direction. So that's all I have for you. I hope that this reading helped you, and I'll be able to welcome you again.